Hey, so this quick mom minute is just talking about how it's important to stay organized, but also to include your kids in that organization. So, two things that I do is I use a weekly planner, and this just fills out our time so that the kids know what to expect. And this is super important. Even if your kids can't fill this out, fill it out for them, give them their own copy, or make a family copy. It kind of lets them see what order things are happening in during the week. It also helps them to figure out, especially if you include them in the planning process, if you're asking them, we need to do some homework, we need to get some chores done. If you involve them in that and say, where do you think the best time to do those chores is, they're going to realize that it's in these little windows that are available. So instead of you just saying, okay, do your chores now, oh, I don't want to, they're going to realize this is the time that makes sense to do the chores, so I have to do the chores. And also like for school projects or practicing music or whatever it is that you're asking them to do, if you include them in planning when to do it, when the time comes and you have to say, okay, now's the time to do it, they've already been in agreement that that's the right time to do it. And for you, this can be an important tool for you to realize there's too much going on and we're going to be rushing all day long. If you find that you are overbooked, either take things off, that's the best thing to do, or let someone know we're going to be late. Rather than trying to go from one activity to the next and knowing that there's only enough time to leave immediately, get in the car, go there, be there on time, and it's only going to work if absolutely nothing gets in the way of that, that's not going to work, because sometimes some things are going to get in the way of that, and that's part of life. If you have one kid who's got music and another kid who's got baseball, then let the music teacher know we're going to need to leave 5 minutes early. Let the baseball coach know we're going to be there 10 minutes late. You've just given yourself 15 minutes of buffer so that when things happen, you're not yelling at your kids and upset. You already knew you needed 15 extra minutes, so you worked it in. The weekly planner can help you be unified with your kids. Everyone knows what's going on, and it can also help you realize where you need extra buffer because things are going to come up that you're not expecting. If you have no margin, then you're going to have conflict and you're going to become the mom that's just screaming at everybody. So use the weekly planner to get some margin in your life. Any weekly planner will do. This happens to be the one that we do. It's just times and days of the week with stuff in there. Here we have some notes. Oh no, up here we have some notes. This might be tasks or things for next week or however we use it. And then we always do a family verse or an individual verse just so that we can keep in mind that this stuff is not the most important. This is the most important.